That's my mother name.
What's up, guys? KDub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video. And guys, how is 2019 starting off for you? It's been pretty busy for me. I've been out of town for quite a while, hanging out with family, and really like zero focus on Pokemon Duel other than just kind of logging in and trying to kind of, you know, keep an eye on like Rico's content and some other content creators like SHD, you know, but haven't really even had a ton of time to watch their videos. But I definitely wanted to try to get this video up before we get maintenance. Okay, we've been seeing a ton, well, maybe not a ton, but several notifications about this Z-powered update that is supposed to come in early 2019. But if we just take a quick look at the notes here, at the patch notes, it is going to be a 6-hour maintenance. So it's going to start at 2 UTC, finish up at about 8 UTC, and they're releasing 6.2.11. Now they are adding a secret question feature, so you're going to be able to kind of enter in some secret questions and add a little bit of extra security for your account. So I'm all about that. Not quite as good as, you know, binding your account to something else, but other than that, they just tell you to kind of set that up, and they're going to lock the boosters, so they're going to drop more materials, which is definitely a good thing. Like I've been saying in some of the discords, and just like, you know, maybe even in my last video, I think maybe I addressed it, I'm not sure, but like I feel like we should get 50 at a minimum. Even if we were able to get 50 materials a day, it would take us 100 days to be able to craft one UX, which is just shy of 3.5 months. Like, come on, are you serious? So, taking a quick look at this, we were able to get, well, you guys were able to get 105 wins as a community against the developers, which is pretty awesome. Now, we were able to, you know, break that 100 win requirement to be able to get that 500 gems, but we're also supposed to be getting a UX special figure, which I think it's already kind of been leaked that it is going to be a Pikachu. And I did see a comment the other day, I think it was on one of Rico's videos, asking if anybody got the figure, and they're not going to be releasing that until maintenance is completed for the Z-powered update. So in the new maintenance patch notes, there's nothing talking about removing recommended boosters. There's nothing talking about Z moves. Like, I think it would be 7.0. You know what I mean? Like, I think for a Z-powered update, we should be looking at a 7.0. Like, there's just a lot of notes in this old maintenance here. And they even said that they were going to let us know before the Z-powered update. Like, they were going to let us know, like, the Z-powered update is coming. And they were also going to let us know that they were removing recommended boosters, even though we've been kind of on high alert thinking they're going to be removing them at any time. But they just keep saying early 2019. So really, what's your definition of early? Like, I would say this is early 2019, but I mean, we could be looking at another month, you know, maybe the first quarter. Like, I don't know, but I'm curious to see what this new feature is. If we go and take a look at the teaser number 2, I want that Duskmane Necrozma and Dawnwings Necrozma for sure, but I want to take a look at this. They are going to provide us with a new feature with a mechanism that you're going to be able to get new figures the more you duel. Now, you're also going to be able to they're going to implement a service that you're going to be able to purchase to upgrade these rewards, so you can more easily get figures you want and enjoy a variety of decks. Now, the service is meant to replace recommended boosters. Okay? So, like, you can purchase it, right? But we're going to take another look here. Okay, so boosters here, blah, blah, blah. Spend your tickets. They're going to be removing them. And, like, I'm kind of irritated that they haven't been putting any dates on the recommended boosters. They've been kind of secretive. They've changed it. We've even got a couple of new, like 1 or 2 new 10 packs since we've got this update. So it's kind of annoying, but it says you will not be able to exchange gems to get the new service. However, you will be able to use gems for, you know, plates and unlocking time boosters, exchanging them for deck sets. So this leads me to believe that maybe they will create more deck sets. If you guys have looked in the booster shop, there are deck sets that you can buy for 650 gems. Now, you don't get materials for that, but everything else you're able to get materials for. So that's kind of the other drawback. Like, we're not able to convert gems into materials unless, you know, they're going to give us materials in other ways for spending gems. But people have been asking, should I spend my gems? Should I spend my materials? So I want to kind of give you guys some advice and just some of my opinions on how to prepare for the Z-powered update and kind of how to prepare for this update, even though I don't really think much is going to happen. Hang on to your materials. Materials are going to probably be the new, like, most valuable thing in the game, unless they're going to give us materials for purchasing other things, like buying figures outright. No, enhancement booster set, $4.99. You got a few gems, and then you got the whale box. You know, you're able to get the cubes and metal, gold. So they've currently discontinued them. They're planning to revamp them. They ended it on the 3rd of December last year, 2018. I was able to purchase it just before it ended, and it got me pretty much up to this most recent team match event. So I didn't have any enhancement boosters to kind of milk points. I didn't even make it up to the plate. But last team match event, I was able to use them because I still had them. So, like, they're trying to do away with the RNG of things, guys. They don't want you whaling on gems and gambling for new figures. So anything that you're going to be able to purchase, it's going to be with cash. They said you're not able to exchange gems. Well, they're not going to give us a new system that we're going to have to purchase if there's still going to be RNG involved. Like, maybe, like, it's a slight chance if it doesn't feel like gambling, but in my opinion, I think we're going to be looking at either buying figures straight up like they've done for early releases before, where you can just buy a figure outright, or like you can come in here to the figure shop, but you're not going to be coming in here. I don't know if we're going to be seeing a ton of gem sales, but I've been getting this dollar sale because it's just as good as the $80 sale, better than the $40 sale even for a cash to gem ratio. So I've been kind of just purchasing those. It's only $1 a day. You get 24 gems. It's not a bad rate, all things considered. Like, it's still not really a sale because you're paying like full price, but you're getting the best deal like you would get for spending $80. You just don't have to spend $80. So, you know, I have just over 600 gems. I'm probably going to pick this one up and get me up to over, you know, 636 gems. So I'll be able to buy one more 10-pack with Tia. I've already, you know, opened quite a bit, and there's definitely going to be a nice, huge, big booster opening to end it off. Tia, we're definitely going to miss her, but I think we're going to be seeing more figures in the shop here, in the figures. Now, in terms of preparing for the new update, do you need to hurry up and buy one of these figures? I don't think so. And they're not even giving us as many gems as what they were giving us for the Tapu Koko, for the Shiny Koko, and the Shiny Genesect, which I picked up the Koko because it wasn't a bad rate for getting the gems, and it was only, like, if you count for what you're paying for the gems, for like the, you know, 99-cent deal, it was only like another like $2 or $3. It was just like a couple bucks for Koko. So I didn't have the shiny, you know, so I picked it up, and it was basically a free chain level because I could fuse away my third regular Koko. So coming in here, looking at the boosters, this is going to be going away when the Z-powered update comes. There's older figures, but you do get materials, and it's the best value for your gems. 300 gems for a sextuple, you're guaranteed an EX figure. So I've said this before multiple times, if you buy 5 of these packs, it's like 1,500 bucks, or 1,500 gems, right? That's like 3 10 packs. Well, for 3 10 packs, you're only guaranteed 3 EXs or UXs. On this one, you're guaranteed 5 EXs. Maybe more, you know, if you're going to be pulling duplicates. Now, there are a few good figures in here, definitely. Decidueye is definitely pretty meta. You know, Latios, if you have like one of the megas, maybe. Blaziken, you know, Coco I still think's okay. I don't know. There's not a lot of good figures in today's meta, but if you have a lot of gems and you're just looking for a way to spend them, and you're kind of tired of buying the 10 packs that have been here for a long time, I don't know. Like, maybe you could try your luck, but the figure set. Now, I bought the Zapdos one just because I wanted the chains, really, and you don't get materials, though. So that's something to keep in mind. If they are going to give us figure, like, deck sets in the future, you don't get materials. But, you know, these ones you get materials. Obviously, it's always one material per gem. So 10 packs, 500 gems, you're going to get 500 materials. Now, do I think you should hurry up and open up these packs before we get this new update? I don't think so. I'm not going to be spending my 600 gems because we could very well get a whole brand new 10 pack. Like, that's what I'm annoyed about, because they keep making it seem like that we're going to be getting this update. We're going to be getting the update. Spend your tickets. Like, recommended boosters are being removed, and then we all, like, kind of just wailed out and spent all our tickets and our gems, and then they give us an even better 10 pack like this Ghost Banner. Now, this has been around for a while. We've all opened quite a bit on these. I don't know if any of you guys still have any exclusive loyalty tickets. I'm kind of irritated that they removed those and haven't been giving us gem sales while they're still, you know, kind of updating the booster packs, even though they're not releasing new figures. You know, maybe it'd be nice to kind of wail out on some of these older figures that we may have missed out on, and they're giving us chain levels on every figure that you pull. So in essence, these are some of the best 10 packs that you can get in the game that they've ever released. 15% drop rate per box for 9 out of 10. The 10th one, you're guaranteed at least an EX. Coming into the material exchange, 5,000 material for UX, you know, 4,000 for an EX. I'm sitting at 36,000, which I'm definitely going to be hanging on to. So in terms of preparing for the Z-Powered update, you don't need to spend your materials, guys. Materials are not going anywhere. They're going to be putting them in the locked box. So materials are not going to change. In fact, they're going to be much harder to come by if we're not going to be able to convert gems into materials. So I'm kind of worried about that, but we're going to have to see what they do. But I hope they really buff the material drops, like 1 to 3. Some people have mentioned they've got 20 materials out of the locked box. Like that's just sick. It just is so bad. Even if you get 50, it's not even anything to get excited about. Like I said, it's going to take 100 days to be able to craft a UX. Like, yeah, you can craft an EX a little bit sooner, but I mean, let's face it, most of the good figures anymore are UXs. You know, ever since they implemented a UX rarity, like, most of the good figures are UXs. They've been harder to pull. They cost more to craft. Now, in terms of spending gems, you don't have to whale them all out on the recommended boosters. Like, they still have the half off on the plates. So, you know, I picked up some plates, even if I didn't, like, necessarily need it right now. You know, I picked up a red orb and a blue orb. You know, I have the Primal Kyogre that I pulled a while back. So, but I wanted to make sure that I had one of each. I picked up a second Eon Flute for the Megalodius. You know, and I've pretty much already had all the other energy plates and things like that. So it just depends what you need. I'm not telling you to spend all your gems on plates either. I'm sure, you know, you're going to be able to get them in the future. But like this molting energy, it's 36 gems, never really was that useful. There was a few strategies with it, mainly with the Rowlet, getting it to evolve into the Dartrix, and from that point you can pretty much like guarantee your evolution when you land that swinging throw. But also now we have the Drifloon into the Drifblim, which is nice. I've seen some end members run the molting energy kind of with the, you know, the Drifloons into the Drifblims. If you want, you know, multiple Meteor teachings, if you need max revives, you don't really need a full heal. All you pretty much need is one grass figure now on your deck, and you're going to be able to do a full team heal. So full heal is kind of, you know, not useful. Clear weight could be pretty clutch, though. There's definitely some figures like the Crawdon, you know, where you can kind of just avoid a battle, move a couple steps, and then if you want to clear that weight, clear weight's not a bad plate. Like, there's some expensive plates that are worth getting because they're half off, and there's some other lower rarities, like, you know, we have the X accuracy there, and I even picked up this priority recovery plate. because I was thinking, I'm like, okay, we have some pretty good fighting decks now, right? With the Mighty Sphere being able to capture Pokemon. We also have the Drifloon into the Drifblim with the takeaway. We have the Alien. So I haven't tested it out yet. Let me know in the comments if you guys have one of these. You know, I'm probably not going to be able to test it right away, but it says that you cannot use this plate unless you have 2 or more of your Pokemon in your PC. So I don't know if they have to be your figures or not, but I would imagine if you have one of your figures and one of their figures in your PC, maybe you could switch the order around. Like, yeah, maybe it's a wasted plate slot, but it could actually come in pretty clutch if it's a good figure that you worked hard on capturing and you don't want them to get it back. You can kind of switch the order around and hang on to that figure just a little bit longer. So it's a cheap plate. I picked it up, might find some use with it. I kind of wish they would give us 8 plate slots. You know, we have 8 costs, but we can only hold 6 plates, so it'd be nice if we could hold 8 plates for the 8 costs. But kind of paying homage to Pokefodder. You know, he was sick of hitting miss 2 times in a row with a double chance, so he picked up an X accuracy. If you land into a miss, it's going to shift into the other attack. So I picked up one of these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it because real estate is pretty high in terms of, you know, which plates you're going to be running. It's always hard to decide, but that's pretty much what I've been doing to prepare for the Z-powered update. You know, opened up some boosters, kind of converting my gems into materials. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that in the update, but I didn't want to miss out on the chance. Tia, definitely going to miss her opening boosters. Maybe they'll move her over. You know, I mean, we're still going to be able to hopefully buy deck sets. It seems like, you know, they brought it up, so they're either going to leave the ones that are there. I hope they make new ones, and they're probably going to be selling figures, you know, just outright. You can buy a figure. Maybe they're going to have that system that's a little bit cheaper and can reward players who grind. Like, that's kind of what I've been missing from this game. I need something to grind from. They're also going to be increasing the materials that are going to drop from the lockbox. So I have a 10 out of 10. I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to wait till the new update before I open it. Maybe I'm going to get more than just one material out of it. We have that holiday booster counting down, so I definitely have a huge booster opening video coming, maybe 2, because I have quite a few time boosters, and believe it or not, we've got some okay pulls, and I haven't even pulled any rainbow boosters since the update, so I'll kind of spoil that. Didn't get any rainbows, but you know, we got some pretty good pulls, and then I opened up some 10 packs. We get some pretty nice pulls there, so I'm excited for you guys to see that. I hope you guys are having a great new year. You know, just open up whatever you think you guys need. Try to convert those gems into materials, but don't go crazy. Hang on to some so you can refill your energy. You can pick up a new plate if they have one, you know, mainly for refilling energy in like the Queen's Cup, maybe a rewind, or if you need to, you know, continue in a gym cup. So it's definitely good to hang on to some gems. I hate being flat broke on gems. I like to have at least a couple of hundred, but you know, I'm definitely going to be opening another 10 pack before they get rid of them. I don't know if there's going to be a new pack tomorrow once this update goes live. I don't think there's going to be new figures in the recommended boosters, but they may update it until we actually get the Z-powered update. When is it coming? I have no idea, but that's pretty much what I've been doing to prepare for it. I'm sorry that there's been a lack of videos lately on the channel, but I'm gonna definitely try my best to work hard and start getting videos up more regularly, and I definitely want to get back into playing the game more frequently. I've been spending a lot of time on Dragalia. It's a very time-consuming game, but I love Pokemon Duel. I love you guys. Great community. This game's great. I love breaking down figures and talking about strategies and, you know, just kind of thinking of what could be with new figures, and I haven't really been loving the Z moves, though. I'll be honest, they charge way too quickly. I know some people are a fan of them. They just draw the matches out way too long, like any feature that I watch. Like, I mean, it gets down below 150 turns left, like every game. It just stretched out so far, but I'm definitely going to have some videos with some gameplay. I have some incredible high-tier matchups with some end members and other top-tier members, some videos I was able to record. So I have some fun videos I want to showcase, some matchups, and then some gameplay from me, definitely coming soon. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like, hit that notification bell, and subscribe if you're new so you never miss a new video. Follow me on Twitter at KDub175 for further discussions, and until the next one, later guys.